No,
Man.
hurry up. I got a test in the morning.
What 5 minutes gonna do for that test?
Can we start now?
You want me to hang up?
No, cuz I don't. I'm sorry.
Can we start now?
Dudes, please start.
We can do
I already hit record.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
You're not gonna introduce it?
I was
I'm
asking
talking about.
That's
Who
good.
said for you to do that?
Oh my goodness, this nigga on his phone. He can't even introduce no more.
I literally thought that's what Tay wanted you to do just now. I
No,
thought that's what he
was
said.
talking about the topics.
Oh, well, one of them niggas bring it in. That's for sure.
Welcome back to the Say What's Real
Hey.
podcast, man. We back for episode 8. Back with the fellas finally, man. How y'all been? Gonna update the people on what y'all been up to? That's what I'm asking.
Me personally, I've been all right. Been a little rough here lately. Ever since the Ass Chronicles ended, I lost my job. So, been looking for a new job. Just been around the house, bored, trying not to get depressed because I ain't got shit to do. But other than that, I've been pretty straight.
I mean, it's been cool. I've been chilling, I don't really do too much. Honestly.
How's school? Ever since you moved in.
School ain't really the greatest. So, and it's like most of it's virtual, so it don't even really matter.
What you mean? What y'all schedule is? Just one day in class like everybody else?
Yeah. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
It's so dumb. And they saying if we get 20 people to get COVID, they're gonna send everybody home. I don't believe that because Clemson started football, and they usually do everything based off Clemson. And I know if Clemson started football, they're gonna continue they're gonna do the whole season. And I feel like we're not gonna leave. So, but yeah, I mean that's been my time, school and chilling.
About you, Mr. T?
Same old. Putting these hours in at work. Been doing some studying on this Forex thing, man. Life is going pretty good, man. Can't complain. No complaints. So, what about you, Quest?
I've actually been up to a lot. Started a new job. I'm in the feds now.
Hey. Well,
my daughter turned 8 months today. And I've been working, man. Testing. Just trying to get on my feet. That's about it. Trying to move in a couple months. So ain't nothing really changed though. Just work. That's
Where you
pretty
trying
much
to move
it.
to, bro?
Huh?
Where you trying to move to?
Back to Taylor's. Closer to I work downtown, but that's still closer to my job than where I'm at. It'll be a straight shot.
Yeah, definitely.
well, we've been going for a minute. So
Long time.
Got a lot to catch up on.
we can start with Megan going on live and confirming that Tory Lanez shot her. How do you guys feel about that?
I don't know how I feel about that.
How do I feel about that? I mean,
Yeah.
Wait, what was his reasoning?
He was just too drunk. That's what he said.
No. Well, we didn't talk about it from the point where she had went on live and explained that Tory Lanez, she confirmed it.
mm-hmm.
Because Tory Lanez people, and they've been liking posts on Instagram trying to make it seem like he's been kind of innocent. So she got on live and just tried to clear up the rumors and everything. And then there was the little TMZ thing where Tory Lanez texted her after and was like, I was too drunk, etc. So your guys' thoughts?
So she snitched.
I've never.
What?
She snitched.
What? Where you get that from?
Twitter, that's what everybody was saying.
I mean, yeah, she snitched. Yeah.
Everybody knew you did it anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean,
How you
I don't. I don't blame her for snitching because it seemed like nothing was gonna happen until she said something. But yeah, she snitched. That's cool with me. I mean, she got shot in the feet. I would have snitched too. If anybody gonna own up for it, ain't nobody gonna pay. Somebody about to pay. Somebody gonna pay for my feet getting shot. And if I gotta go on live and tell somebody you did it, I'm gonna do it. Sorry. You can't expect it to hold up like no nigga, like a real dude.
I wouldn't say snitch though. Everybody knew he did it. How you
But
snitch?
I mean, snitch.
That's just like me shooting somebody, and everybody knew I shot the person, and the
But if
person
I
turned on me.
tell,
How is
but
that
if I
snitching?
tell Law, if I, basically, because Law gonna look at that. If I tell that you shot somebody, then I'm gonna be labeled as a snitch, though, right? So
Not
that's
if
the same
everybody knew
thing.
I did it in the first place.
Well, everybody didn't know he did it. We just thought he did it.
Man,
I'm just
That's
telling you
what
the
you
facts of the
saying,
case.
though.
I don't know what you want me to do, T.
keep it a buck. Yeah, I knew bro did that.
Obviously, not if she had to go on live and confirm it.
I mean,
Everybody didn't know it if she had to go on live and confirm it. But I don't really look at it as snitching. I don't put women in that category. She's a civilian. It's kind of like women, children, older people. I don't really look at them like to hold up to street codes because they don't. I mean, 9 times out of 10, they're not in the streets. So, and she didn't rap about being a real street person. So, I mean, I think she did what she was supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think she did what she was
It's
supposed
not
to
like
do.
a 6ix9ine situation where you upholding the image and then you don't do what with the image you had held. She's a civilian, so she did what a civilian would do. So it's just kind of fucked up because like you shot a woman for what? Like
Too drunk.
exactly.
I ain't never got too drunk, so
yeah.
I don't know if I shoot a girl too. You never know.
I mean,
I'm just saying that's his reason.
I've been too drunk and it's never been on my mind to shoot a girl.
But have you ever had Meg the Stallion in your expedition while you had a gun?
I promise you, shooting is not gonna be what I'm thinking about.
While you had a
other
gun.
shit,
It's definitely not gonna be.
Club up, ain't
I shoot a club up, but I'm not shooting her. I promise you, that's not what I'm thinking about. That's shooting her with a gun is the last thing on my mind if I'm with Meg the Stallion.
I guess you ain't never been that drunk. Who knows?
I guess not. I don't think I want to get that drunk. Y'all think he gonna get deported?
Probably.
No, because it won't happen to nobody else that shot somebody.
Well, he's from
He'll
Canada.
probably stay in Canada for a little while, but he ain't gonna get deported. No.
You don't think he won't be able to come back?
Nah.
I think so. I think if he gets found guilty, they're gonna ban him. What about you, T? What you think?
I don't think he'll get deported.
Why?
Just don't think he'll get deported. I don't. It as much as it died down and she had to come on Instagram and say that it died down that fast. I don't think he'd get deported. I just don't see it.
Quez know how the law works. Quez, can you even like?
I was thinking somebody was gonna say that.
My reasoning is because I feel like he did shoot a public figure, and like he's not from here, and I think there's probably been cases that weren't even this serious, and people might have got deported, or it even came up in discussion. So
I was just about to say I haven't heard of a person. I mean, obviously this hasn't really happened
this
before.
this is
on
really,
this level, but
this is, because
I don't know how
because she's such a public figure. I think it has to come up in discussion because the thing is, the argument is gonna be, well, if he'll shoot somebody with this status, what would he do with somebody that nobody knows or that's not, I think that would be the argument to getting him deported. And I don't really see him winning that battle because, shot somebody with a #1 song, people think, oh, you'll shoot anybody then. So, you know.
It's all gonna depend on how the system handles it. So, I mean, obviously it's shooting, so you're gonna have to go to court, blah blah blah.
In
But
history,
it all depends on it. It's really up to the judge. So I mean, he might get a good judge that's like, you shot somebody, be all right. Shot in the foot, blah blah blah. You know, kind of slap on the wrist thing. You might do some time probation, blah blah blah. But I mean, it all just depends, really, because really that's who hold the power in their hand is that judge or jury. Well, really the judge, because the judge still got final say so.
but you got to think a lot of times when people go to court, man versus woman, the favor is always in the woman.
Oh, of course.
So the fact, like I said, that we got to count when you throw that in account. A woman, black woman, public figure. It might be, you know.
Did she press charges?
After she came on live and went make the statement that they reopened it and like looked back into it to investigate further. But I don't know. I don't think she's gonna press charges.
It don't sound like she pressed charges because they wanted to close the case in the first place. She pressed charges.
I don't think she pressed charges.
So he might be all right.
Yeah, he might be. But like I said, if they find him guilty, they might just, you know.
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because she was trying to protect him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So if he already went to court and, you know, they court and they cleared him of it, then you can't be set up for the same thing.
He went to jail the same night, but they never arrested him for anything that had to do with her getting shot.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he can still be tried for it.
He can still be charged and go to court for it. That's because when she was trying to protect him, obviously she didn't tell the police that he shot her. So he went to jail and
ultimately, yeah, she did snitch.
Yeah, I mean, that's what a civilian's supposed to do.
Like I was saying, like she did what she was supposed to do, but she snitched. You know,
I mean, I guess
she went back and snitched.
Yeah, that's how you look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to keep it straight.
But when people say snitch is used so specifically, it just sounds like you're trying to like compare it to something else. Like it sounds like when you say snitch or when somebody say snitch, that means you ratted on your homie or something like that. Like that's what most people hear snitch and think. You don't think of snitch and then be like, oh, a woman got shot and she told who shot her. Like nobody thinks of snitch like that. So when you say snitch, it just implies that, you feel me, like she turned her a traitor or something.
Yeah.
But I did see people trying to compare her to 6ix9ine.
Well, that's a bit of a stretch.
It's very weird.
It's a bit of a stretch.
But yeah.
Well,
so when you say the 6, so when you know.
Why you say well?
I get why they doing that. I said I understand why they trying to make that comparison. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, why?
No, I said I get why they trying to say, but that's not the same thing, so it doesn't make sense.
So how do you get why?
Just because she snitched in general, like it's still gonna be looked at as snitching regardless. So like snitching is snitching.
But that's
what I'm saying.
That's why I just said,
but yeah, but like with the snitch sign, goddamn, I can't even think of his name. With Lil Rainbow Boy, he was like you said, he was trying to live a certain lifestyle, or at least displaying that he lived that lifestyle. And you say, you know,
she's just a regular civilian. She doesn't live up to street.
Well, she's not a civilian. She's not a civilian. But
she's a civilian when it comes to those type of rules. She don't follow no street code rules. She don't be in the street. She don't hang with street niggas. She don't do street shit. You feel me? So you can't really. What does she do that street shit?
He think going to the clubs and twerking is street shit. Look,
I never said that. I just looked at the camera. Like, I'm sorry.
Did you?
I can't look down at the camera.
All right. You look.
I wasn't saying that like real. I'm just.
So, I think that's the difference. I don't know. It's probably just kids trolling. You know how the internet do. So, that's that. But y'all ready to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, I'm done talking about them. Whatever happened to him, we can talk about it when it happened. But
Yeah,
Go check my
man,
food,
I'm on Meg's side. I hope if he did shoot her, fuck him. He need to go to jail because I mean I got women in my family, so you know, there's no reason to shoot a woman that's not threatening to shoot you.
well, for the most part, there's no real reason to shoot anybody unless they're threatening your life.
That's true, but a woman, and you're a man. Usually, men out power women. You know, you feel me? So
Yeah,
there's
but
no need for you to. It doesn't really seem like she was threatening his life. She
He's
didn't have
got
a gun. She didn't have a weapon.
there was clearly some little man complex going on. I mean, Tory Lanez is 5'4", right?
5'5". He got
He's
a little
probably
man.
got a
He
couple.
definitely got a little man, but that don't give you no excuse.
No. I'm not saying it gives him an excuse, but I'm
Yeah.
saying he's probably got anger issues. And probably tired of people
That could be true.
walking over him or something. He like, all right, bitch, you want to walk away? Bow, shoot you right in the foot. Where you gonna go?
I do feel like he has some kind of anger problem or some problem. And
But so do most.
but I also feel like him not saying anything doesn't help the situation.
Yeah, when he went,
Regardless if you did it or not, if you're not,
he went completely quiet for months.
yeah. And all he's done is like his page is like 3 pictures of basically him trying to be innocent. That don't help you. You feel me? Like, it's not helping. So, you know,
He killed that one.
So we can get into playoffs basketball.
What you think? Well, Quez went. We don't left us. Oh shit! We ain't talking about playoffs at all, have we?
No.
It's been a while.
What y'all think? All right. First of all, what y'all think about this 7-game series, the Clippers and the Nuggets? Who do y'all look to win? Well, because of paper, I'm kind of being biased towards the Clippers. On paper, they got the better team, but I kind of want the Nuggets to win. But who y'all pulling for in that 7-game series?
I'm pulling for the better team, the Clippers, because I want to see the best team playing their best against the other best team, which is the Lakers. But I feel a lot about it how I felt about the Celtics and Raptors series. Yeah, the Celtics were the better team, but they let it get to 7 games for a reason, so you never know what's going to happen. I want the Clippers to win because I don't want to see the Lakers smash the Nuggets. What do I want to see that for?
Well, they might not smash the Nuggets. The Clippers couldn't smash them. They had them up 3-1.
Clippers don't have LeBron, so
yeah.
Let's read that.
If LeBron up 3-1, I promise you they ain't coming back.
Huh?
I said if LeBron up 3-1, I promise you they ain't coming back. They ain't win another game.
I mean, I can't really say that I'm surprised the game went to 7. The Nuggets obviously are talented enough. I just don't think they have enough to win. If they win though, I mean, congrats to them. But I wouldn't. I'd rather see Lakers Clippers, and I think that's what we're gonna see. I think that
if we do see Lakers Clippers, I see Lakers in 6. Partly because they get more rest, and you can't let LeBron rest too much. If you get too much rest, he's just gonna go crazy. Whoever win that series winning the finals, regardless. I don't see. I know Boston, Miami. Miami's been on the tear. I see Boston winning in 6, and they losing in the finals to whoever, Lakers or Clippers. But I got a question though, a serious question. What y'all think about the Rockets? What you think they should do?
Find another piece.
With all that money they got on Harden and Westbrook, who they gonna find as another piece?
Nah, I'll be honest with you. They should have killed CP3. That was their best chance of winning.
Yeah, since they traded him, it didn't really make sense to me for them to trade him. I mean, yeah, he got hurt in game 6, 2 years ago or whatever, but they was 1 game away from beating the best team in the league. So I don't really get. I get why they traded him, but I didn't really get it. Obviously,
ISO ball not working.
Yeah,
The
you got to
ISO
make
ball
your
not
star
working.
player happy and get his friend in there. But I guess
I think it
Harden
was the coaching
maybe-
too, Mike D'Antoni. Like that is dead.
He let Harden get away with whatever he wanted.
I mean, what he's supposed to do though?
Work. Huh?
What he's supposed to do though? Like if you got this one amazing player that is the face of your franchise, everything your team is about, you got to do what you can to make him happy, right? I'm not saying it's right, but you got to do what you can to make him happy, right?
If you're doing what you can to make him happy, then you'll surround him with pieces to make him win.
Put his ass in the system.
Because winning a championship
him,
ultimately makes you happy. I promise you that.
Right.
Winning makes you happy. Put his ass in the system. You let them sit there in ISO and jack up 100 threes a game and go 2 for fucking 28 every night consistently and only score free throws.
They've been doing
but
that
he the best player on your team? That's unacceptable.
Okay.
How much of a green light you got? Come on, man.
But that, again, if you have this one player that is basically your whole offense and doing everything you can to help him, if he wants you to trade Chris Paul because he doesn't think it's working, you as a GM either have to trade Chris Paul or you then have to trade this one player that is your whole offense. So what are you going to do?
Or you tell him to shut the fuck up because y'all was winning.
Okay. But they didn't do that.
Exactly. That's the coach's fault. Grow a pair of balls.
It might be the GM's fault, but same thing. I mean, okay.
You can't. I mean, I get it. He's the best player and whatnot, but like that ISO ball was not working, and it's up to the coach and everybody.
Well, hold on. Well, you can say it wasn't working, but like I said, it was one game away from beating the best team in the league. So was it not working, or did Chris Paul just get hurt at the wrong time?
I'm saying when they had Chris Paul was running that offense though.
Okay.
It wasn't as much ISO, but it was still.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Like when the ball wasn't in James Harden's hand, it was a lot more ball movement. But I don't think that obviously Chris Paul was the reason that they weren't winning. And then I personally think, I mean, they got rid of Mike D'Antoni. I think they need to find maybe a defensive coach.
Left. They ain't get rid of him. He left.
Yeah.
He was done with that bullshit.
I mean, he can never win just by the way he thinks and his philosophy. So I don't ever see Mike D'Antoni winning the championship. So I think they need to go out and get a coach with a system. And I personally think they should just trade Westbrook. Trade Westbrook and get shooters, bigs, picks, like more 3-and-D players, because you can win if you put Harden in the system and with better shooters, better 3-and-D players.
You gonna get a point guard too, or just no?
You don't need a
point guard. Man, I'm telling you, James Harden don't need nothing but a big, bro. James Harden get a big, a solid big, Anthony Davis type big. Give him to James Harden.
And it's the same offense. It's just him.
Why? So he can continue ISOing?
They just gonna do the same thing he did.
They just gonna pick and roll with everybody else.
Yeah, when he had Capella, he did pick and roll, put him in the double spot.
He gonna take 800 dribbles a game. That ain't gonna get you no dub.
It's not even about that. I won't say it's like an inside out type of thing, but like when Dwight Howard went to the finals, he had nothing but shooters and defenders around him. They could
inside out, baby.
Defend. That's kind of what Harden is gonna have. If they're gonna continue to just let him ISO, and so that means you need some consistent shooters, not just your only consistent shooter being PJ Tucker, and he only shoots in the corner. I mean, like,
put his ass in a pick and roll with a big.
And more, you got to switch it up. If you do ISO every play, every game, every possession, a good team can definitely slow that down, stop it.
And a good team
as you see with the Rockets did. So I mean the Lakers. Sorry, the Lakers.
Yeah.
So I mean, who would even take that?
I don't know. I think they're in a sticky situation because I don't know what you can get for Westbrook. And I don't know who wants Westbrook and what they're willing to give for Westbrook. So I don't know. And me personally, if you're really thinking about the future, Harden is 31.
I was thinking that. Oh, please say what I'm thinking you
You
about
might
to
as
say.
well just get rid of.
There you
Oh
go.
my
Trade
goodness,
them
bro.
to the Knicks because they need something. They gonna give you everything they got.
Bro.
All these picks and
Oh
crap
my
they
God.
got.
I've been ready for somebody to say, man, that man has 6-7 years with the team.
I mean, listen, bro.
It ain't working.
Once you hit a certain plateau with your superstar, which they hit for me 2-3 years ago,
When they
you
lost,
really got to move on. I mean,
Chris
it's
Paul
tough.
got hurt. When Chris Paul got hurt, it was over because I didn't think. I mean, if
That was his best chance. That was Harden's best chance.
yeah, and the Warriors, if KD wouldn't have left, then it really wouldn't have even been any better for him. So,
Bro,
and we were all under the impression that KD was coming back. So
I don't think Harden's been to the conference finals since he left. He hasn't been to the conference finals since he left. Since he left OKC, which his last year was the finals. Now, if that team wouldn't have broke up,
they'd be.
they'd be Golden State of whatever it was.
They wouldn't.
Last year. Man.
How they would?
Them
James was never
splitting-
developed to what he is today.
Yeah. I mean, he was.
So
That's why I kind of hate when people say that they shouldn't have broke up. I mean, they probably shouldn't have broke up, but Harden wouldn't be
Harden
now. He'd still be a really good player. Don't get me wrong, but he'd be
just
more
wouldn't
like
be a superstar.
yeah, he probably
Well-
be your second option, which I mean is fine.
Well, I can't say that because they was bringing him off the bench just to score, and that's all he is. He's a bucket getter.
That's fine, but
So, but he wouldn't be labeled as a
20
superstar.
minutes.
He'd still be in the shadows.
He was probably playing 20 to 23, 4 minutes a game. He's playing 35 minutes a game, and 13 minutes makes a difference. So,
Yeah, it does. It does. I have one more question, though, which I think Giannis is going to do.
He need to go out Miami.
We all know that for sure. But what y'all think he going to do? So
Probably go back
on Instagram, I seen that he had a 3-hour lunch with the co-owner of the Bucks saying what they need to do. But in reality, fellas, who y'all think really want to go to Milwaukee?
Who y'all? That's what I'm saying. Who you gonna go get? That's the problem. They willing to pay out though. They said that they willing to pay.
I'd rather
So
see
they
him go
got
to
the
Portland.
money.
I'd rather see him go to Portland. I mean, I know the Heat is the popular choice, and it makes a lot of sense. I'd rather see him go to Portland, and
Why?
because then he got a closer in Dame. He then have a very solid third option with CJ, or even if they get rid of CJ, whoever else would be the third option would be fine.
they don't have to.
You
You're not
knew.
unless he go in free agency, you're gonna have to give up something for Giannis. Nobody's gonna give Giannis for
You
nothing.
don't have to.
So
I thought you had free agency coming up though.
it's the next.
It's next year. It's after next season. It's free agency.
It's after next.
Oh, then leave next year. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah, I think he's gonna tough out this one season, and then once he see, all right, we ain't gonna win no championship here because they're not gonna win no championship.
Definitely not.
Eric Bledsoe and Chris Middleton,
And he's not. It's not even that the team isn't good enough, which they're not, but he don't take them to as far as they can go because he's not as far as he can go. So it's not like he's like, I don't think he's at his peak. Like he doesn't have a post game. He doesn't do anything but run and dunk. He
ain't got a mid range. He ain't got a post game. He ain't got 3-point.
He doesn't have anything to make to. You know how like when you use a sponge, you try to get all the water. Like he's not soaked in all his game yet, obviously, because literally when the game is half court, he is literally average.
I mean, he really ain't even got that many moves either. He got that real nice spin move, that spin and dunk. He got a Euro step dunk, which is, I mean, he just fucking 8 feet tall, so he really just running and dunking again. I don't know if it's coaching or what. I mean, I think
it is. I think because it's so dominant during the regular season.
It's exactly the same thing as Harden, really, just in a different way. It's
Yeah,
so
you don't
dominant in the
really
regular season,
see
but
the
once you hit the
problem.
playoffs,
Yeah,
you got to play against that for 4 to 7 games. It's a lot harder to do it against that same team repeatedly.
we know what you're gonna do. Like we know it's coming. You haven't added anything special to your game. So even if
That
he
jump
just
shot.
added a simple post game, like if he could just post somebody up,
He need a jump shot first.
he don't
I don't think
necessarily
so.
gotta
Because
have.
look,
Yeah,
at the
but
way.
the
All right, well,
post
hold on.
game.
Well, look. Remember
All
when
right, here they
LeBron?
go.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Well, remember when LeBron won his first championship in Miami? What's the first thing he developed? A post game. Then he got the 3-point shot right? He can just have the same career, not the same career path,
Like Dwight.
the same
How did
development.
the Dwight the Magic got to the finals inside out?
Right. All right, but what I'm saying
That's
is, with
at least
certain
him
teams,
maximizing what he could do for right now. Like maybe he don't need all
what
that.
I'm saying is,
He got a closer, but he don't got that yet. So
what I'm
find
what I'm
something.
saying is, the problem with him not being able to get downhill, be a slasher anymore, is the fact that he can't space the floor. And they not finna go get nobody. Who you gonna get?
Nah, it's not even that because the ball's in his hand and he has shooters around him, but he's in a it's
And
half court.
they ain't hit shit.
Playoffs is not running up and down the court like regular season. It's half court, so you're not running from where you take it out all the way up and spin dunking. You got to run a play, and then you have to create a shot. He doesn't have that ability.
All he needs,
So
all he needs in the
even if he
post.
had a simple post game, post hook, post
But
up
that's
and
what
under,
I'm
something,
saying.
he could.
That y'all say he needs to develop a post game. A post game is the easiest thing to develop. All you need is a jump hook
He ain't got it.
and an up and under. All he needs is 2 to 3 moves.
Right.
That's why I said he needs to focus on the jump shot because that's gonna take longer to develop.
Well, we can't even if he ain't getting the post game, he damn sure ain't gonna get the jump shot. That's all we saying.
Well,
And I mean, if LeBron did it, I don't think LeBron is a bad person to follow after.
that's not your. He's not
And I get
LeBron.
it. I hate when people say, "Oh, he's so young, he got so much time." Bro,
He ain't got that much time. Anything can happen. That's a lot of running
motherfuckers in this league
time.
is they not waiting on Giannis. Like maybe back then when development, people coming out of high school with post game, being able to shoot, being able to dribble. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it ain't really no time to be wasting because everybody's getting better. So, and now people are joining up forces. Can't just be.
I would say 2 things in one because this really goes together is to develop that mid-range jumper because that's just going to open up the post even more. Because now, okay, let's say you back him down the first 2 possessions. All right, he's expecting the back down. So now you turn around and face up. Give him a jab step, pull up J. All right, so he think now you got him with that. So now you do the same thing, and instead of the pull up J, you pump fake and go by him. That's a simple game. But now it's just because you got a mid-range.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. He has to develop that jump shot to open up other options. Because now, okay, you just backing down. If you just backing down the whole time, every big knows this is basic big knowledge. When you backing down and you try and drop step, that trap's coming eventually.
Right.
And they ain't going to do nothing but rotate.
I mean, I assume him already running as much point guard as he does, I would hope he can pass out of a double team. That's kind of why I think he needs to develop the post game. Because right now they don't really need to double him. I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah, like he's not dominant enough in the playoffs to be doubled. Like people keep saying he don't have enough help. He ain't really dominating for motherfuckers to just say he don't got no help. He getting stopped by one defender.
But that's what I'm saying. So what I'm thinking ahead of that. I'm thinking ahead. So let's say he's becoming dominant in the post. That jump shot is what he's gonna need. You only need a couple of post moves, like I said. So that double team, that weak side help is coming. Yeah, you can pass out of that, but that's not the easiest pass to make because that rotation is quick. So that person that's right here on your strong side, right in front of you, his man is gonna slide, and that person that's doubling is gonna slide right to that man. So that's why I said that mid-range jump shot is going to help out a lot.
That's true, but you got to start somewhere, and I think he just needs to start in the post.
That's what, but I'm agreeing. I'm saying it's a 2-for-1 because the post game goes with the mid-range.
Yeah,
especially on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that's just one of the things that you're taught as a post move is, you know, you back them down. All right, now this possession, let's switch it up a little bit because now you got them thinking you finna back that step or baby hook, and instead you're gonna face bites. You go bottom. If not, you got to pull up jumper or you got to fail.
Quit your camera froze.
This nigga lagging?
Yeah.
Oh.
That jump went bicentennial, man.
I thought it was my phone because I moved, but I was like, "What is going on?"
There you go.
A little bit, but you back.
Repeat what you said, Quez.
I thought
we
that
didn't
was
get
y'all.
like half of that.
Nah, you good. It was you.
All right, you ain't got to do all that.
What was you about to say, Terry? You can't remember?
Oh, yeah. He need to stop flinging so many fucking threes up. That's for sure. He took like 8 threes in one of the Miami games. Like, what is this man doing? He 1 for 7. Stop shooting threes. I guess when you throwing crap at the wall, you got to do what you got to do. But he got to do something other than that. That ain't it.
Well, we can get off the basketball and move towards the.
Oh, well, one more thing in basketball. For my personal rooting interest, I do hope the Nuggets win because I love MPJ. That's all.
I agree with you on that.
Oh, one more thing. All right, who y'all think gonna win the MVP though? Who y'all want? Well, who should win it?
Bron, AD, one of them.
Over Giannis, why?
Huh?
Over who?
Over Giannis, because you know they got Giannis supposed to be. Everybody want Giannis to win.
Because
that's popular vote. Nobody give a fuck about that.
Yeah. So what?
But you have what reason do you have to put LeBron over him? Is the question.
What reason do you have? What?
I'm asking Quez, what reason does he have to put LeBron over him?
Why would I pick Giannis?
I'm asking you why you're picking LeBron.
Why would I pick Giannis at all, though?
I'm not asking you why you're not picking Giannis. I'm asking why are you picking LeBron? You can pick Kawhi Leonard for all I care. I just want to know why.
No.
I just want to know why.
I would pick Bron or AD easily. This nigga didn't do nothing.
My personal pick is LeBron, but I don't
even understand how.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised if I see Giannis win. It's not really surprising. They want Giannis to become the next. They want LeBron to become the next, whatever. So I mean, Giannis to be the next whatever. So
I have no problem with Giannis winning. I think you give it to the best player on the best team, and they had the best record in the NBA, right?
I think.
Yeah, so. I don't have a problem with that. But I've always been like that year Westbrook won it. I didn't think he should have won it because he wasn't on the best team. I think it goes to the best player on the best team, but that's just for me. That's why I don't have a problem with Giannis winning it.
No, I can't agree with that statement.
Or even if it's like a dude's doing low management like Kawhi. If you're giving me great games every game you're playing, yeah, you can have the MVP. That's cool. But as far as LeBron versus Giannis go, I'll give it to Giannis because he was the best regular season player this year.
On to the next topic. I know TJ and Quez, y'all probably not really into this, but football's back. So
I don't care about my Steelers. Like, why would you?
But that doesn't mean you're.
The boys want to know already. Go Steelers. I see you.
Big Ben is back.
We in the same fantasy league. How I not care about football, bro?
What does a fantasy league have to do?
I'm saying
invite me. That's crazy.
It ain't my league. I got invited.
So what, bro?
But he got invited. That's crazy.
Hey, it's his brother league.
It's my brother's league, bro.
Okay.
You gotta talk to TJ.
Yeah, I see now.
But football's back.
Sports, period. So I'm always into it. So how y'all think about week 1?
Shout out to my nigga Cam Newton.
Yeah, shout out Cam.
Cam,
Yeah, solid game.
They
That
prayed
was
on
my backup QB.
sorry ass
I'm
Tom
not
Brady.
really. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket on the first week, but
Sorry ass Tom Brady.
he looks pretty good. We just see where it goes in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, again, it was
He
the dog.
does help. He does help the Patriots out on short yard conversions because Patriots kind of suck at that. We kind of sucked at that for the last couple of years. So, you know, him running the ball, we line it up, 2 tight ends and a fullback and him. Yeah, I mean, get those 2nd and 2s and 3s that we couldn't get before. So,
I'll be
Chiefs
really
look
happy
like
to
the Chiefs, the best team in NFL. So, Ravens look good.
Ravens look really good.
They look really good. They look like they could upset the Chiefs. Honestly.
Well, when you got two teams like that, it's not
Well, I
really.
wouldn't say upset, but they kind
Yeah.
of like the underdog in that situation.
Okay. Yeah.
But the teams that are bad still look bad. Eagles surprised me.
What?
They really surprised me. I
What?
didn't expect the Eagles to lose.
How y'all feel about that boy D Hop today?
What?
Oh, listen.
D-Hop got
Yeah.
bro.
I'm not a Cardinals fan this year, but I'm a Cardinals fan this year because of Kyler Murray. So obviously, that may be ecstatic to see him have a career day in the first freaking game of the season
Love it.
against one of the best teams against one of the best defenses in the
NFC.
league.
You can argue they're the best team in the NFC. So.
Man,
Yeah, that was slight game from Hop.
I'm trying to think of anything else that might have surprised me.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch everything because I'd be at work at the time and I'd be in the
Cowboys
class.
didn't really surprise me, but they didn't disappoint me. It was really just
Mediocre game.
one of those 50-50 calls that really just cost.
I don't think that was a pass interference, but
I don't either.
That lost them. You could easily say that lost them the game. And I mean,
well,
the Rams played pretty good. Aaron Donald is Aaron Donald. So.
Yeah, it's hard to say one play cost them the game, but you know, like a coach always says, never put it in the hands of the ref because he gonna fuck you every time, and they put it in the hands of the ref. And
they're a better team. I just don't think they didn't play well. Any other? I'm trying to think of anything else in football world.
Jamal Adams looked good for the Seahawks.
Oh yeah,
even though Matt Ryan lit him up.
Boy. He took off.
Atlanta's just Atlanta.
But I mean, Matt Ryan threw for like 400 some yards. So,
but their defense is.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really do nothing else.
Defense is like we might could get an 11 and we might could score on the Atlanta Falcons. Like it's that bad.
I would say that now.
They're pretty bad.
They're professionals for a reason.
They're pretty bad professionals, is all.
But the game that Ryan Fitzpatrick had against the Patriots, why didn't the Dolphins play Tua?
I don't think Tua's ready yet. I don't know if you've seen him walk, but he's still got this awkward walking gait that looks like his hip is still a little.
I think he's not going to play for at least if he doesn't play this year. I'm not surprised, but if he does, he probably won't play too.
It's not going to be until they lose the season. Like it's got to be
week 9,
like week 10. They got to be 2.
They got to already. I don't think nobody thinks that they're gonna do anything special, but yeah. Jacksonville surprised me. Colts disappointed me, honestly. But Jacksonville surprised me.
I couldn't see Colts being good with Phil Rivers anyway.
I think
they have a really good roster. Like they got good players. But I mean,
also their starter running back did go down with an Achilles tear in like the first game, so that didn't help. Yeah, that didn't help. But I mean, y'all saw Phil Rivers. I don't know if y'all saw Phil Rivers last year, but pretty much every clutch game, bro, he's making.
Well, it was the question. It was the thing. If it was either the Chargers or was it him, because a lot of that blame you could have put on. But Obviously, we see what it is.
I mean, for me, he basically just Tony Romo for me.
Yeah,
He's a very
Tony
good,
Romo that can throw a little bit better.
Yeah, he's an okay to very good regular season quarterback. But if you got him in the clutch, he either gonna throw a pick or he gonna fuck it up somehow. And that's just how it is. Like it's hard to see that when you a fan of a team. Like obviously, I know a couple Chargers fans. It's hard to see that when you a big fan of this team. You want Phil Rivers to do that good.
Mm-hmm.
But he's just the same thing Tony Romo was. He's not gonna win you that many playoff games, if any. And he's going to look pretty good in the regular season. You're going to have to blame somebody else. Like they was blaming Melvin Gordon for the fumbles he had, which, yeah, that didn't help, but it wasn't his fault. They're going to blame a couple of the wide receivers for a few drops, which, yeah, it didn't help, but it's not really their fault. When you see Phil Rivers coming down the game, and the game-winning drive, and he throw a pick, and it's over with, guess what? It's Phil Rivers' fault. That's just how it is because you're a quarterback.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else as far as football. I mean, like I said, everybody did what they were supposed to. The bad teams play like the bad teams, and the good teams play like the good teams. So,
hey, how did Joe Burrow play? I ain't hear nothing about that.
He didn't play bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. I mean,
he got a rushing touchdown.
He's in Cincinnati, so it's not really like
okay.
We'll see what he do next week though, because they play the Browns.
He played good though. Like his last drive, he took him all the way down the field.
I think, they lost because Buddy missed the kick.
Yeah, so, he missed the field goal.
Yeah. So I mean, he had a chance to win. Was really good for your first start to me. Especially, especially against the defense.
I mean, most quarterbacks, you don't really. Year 2, year 3 is where you really evaluate a quarterback that starts in year 1. So, and it's Cincinnati, so it's not really like they'll be winning.
Yeah, you got to get him. You got to give him a couple more seasons. Yeah. Get a couple more.
Not with the Ravens in the same. Yeah, it's not. So.
And the Steelers in the same division. I mean, there's no way. Even if Joe Burrow was in his second or third season, it'd still be very difficult for them to make the playoffs because they got the Ravens and the Steelers to beat. And assuming the Browns can get it together, which I pray Baker gets it together.
I don't think he will.
You know why I'm praying he gets it together. Boomer Sooner, of course.
But I don't think he will. I think he is what he's shown to be, and I think that's just what it's going to be. We can get into something speaking of the Browns, we can get into did you guys see the Odell?
Well, first of all, before we go off on Odell, do you guys, I doubt you do, but do you guys have any fetishes that other people would maybe see as weird or different? Like, do you enjoy certain things that other people wouldn't?
What you mean?
Fetish would be like
feet and stuff.
Yeah, people like feet. Some people.
Oh, so I was still in the sports thing. He said Odell, and he started talking about fetishes and feet. I'm like, what?
Right?
Yeah. No. He was like, before we get into that. So fetishes are like if you like
Quentin Tarantino and you like feet.
If you like feet, I mean, there's a lot of different fetishes.
There's a lot.
That's probably the most common, known, less, I guess, kinky.
It's more accepted nowadays.
Well, it's probably the least kinky. It's like
me. I don't do this often, but I had one girl that licked me under the armpit. I don't know why, but I really liked it. So stuff like that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just contributing to the topic. Sorry.
They don't want to make it. They want to be poor all their life.
I mean, I can.
What?
You could make up a
what
fetish.
What they got to do with it?
You don't have to really have a fetish. You could have made it up for the.
You really could have lied. Yeah, y'all could have lied.
Exactly.
I wasn't lying, but y'all could have lied.
What?
Yeah.
Did it tickle?
I mean, yeah, it tickled, but like in a good way. You remember how like the first time you like had your balls licked to play with or whatever, it tickled, but in a good way. Just like that.
I just never had it happen, so I can't really speak to that.
Okay, so knock until you try.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna.
Some girls, I used to have a girl. She liked it when I like licked the inside of her ear. You know, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know girls who got like the ear thing. They
Yeah,
don't like for you to suck on their neck. They like for you to suck on their ear. Like I got
yeah. Well, I mean, she would like want me to put the tongue.
Yeah, no.
in
I know.
Okay, yeah. So and just stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
I honestly, I felt like the Odell thing was overblown because there's millions of people out there that like to get shit on. Only because he's famous don't mean we need to blow it up.
And just because she said it doesn't mean that it's true.
Doesn't mean it's true.
What happened?
I don't think that girl ever linked with Odell because that.
So this girl came. She was on Adam 22's podcast. It's Chief Keef's baby mother, one of his first baby mothers.
Have you seen the girl, T? I'm gonna send you a picture of her.
She looks very different from like 6 years ago, but
I didn't even know it was his baby mama. It kind of looked like her, but I didn't know.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know if you knew her from then. But she went on Adam 22 podcast and she was talking about how he flew her out, but before he flew her out, he was like, you know, he basically told her what was up.
You like, don't take no shower.
Yeah.
Do this, do that.
Do this, do that. And he wanted. Now, this is the same girl who did the Trey Songz incident, too. I don't know if you know about the Trey Songz thing either. But she was like, no, don't take no shower. She basically gave her requirements, and then when they linked up, she did what she did. Now, me personally, I don't believe her, but even if it did happen, who cares? It's none of my business. I mean, I think it was just blown up because he's famous. It is ironic he plays for the Browns and he likes to be shitted on. So.
That was funny. That part was funny.
If it's true. How did you guys feel about the Trey Songz thing? I don't know if you guys heard about that.
What happened again?
Yeah.
So the same. It might not have been the same. It was another girl in the.
That was a different girl, yo.
It was a different girl in that picture of the three.
Yeah.
It was a different girl. She had on black, and she talked about how Trey Songz peed on her.
Oh yeah. Because I asked about that, and y'all hadn't heard of it at the time. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
He copied R. Kelly flow, bro.
Yeah.
What Soulja Boy said?
Soulja Boy
said
word for word, bar for bar. Well,
He stole my whole fucking flow.
She wasn't 14, but
yeah.
But yeah. So again, we really don't even know if these things are true. I mean,
even if it is, she allowed that to happen. Like, she a grown woman.
The Trey Songz thing was.
Well, she said she didn't know that he was gonna. She said, to go into detail, I didn't want to have to do this, but she said that he was like, lay down and play with yourself while I beat off, and she was like, okay, and she did it. And then he just started peeing. So she didn't really know it was gonna happen. That's allegedly. This is all alleged.
Hey, that is sick.
Now let's be clear. There was probably been times where Trey Songz has done the same things to hundreds of other women, and they didn't care because it's Trey Songz. So I would see after it's hard for me to get in the headspace of famous people, because I know how different they like to think. So I'm sure he thought, I've done it before. I can pee on this girl, whatever.
Yeah, like without telling them. If this is true, I could see him doing it to somebody else and then being like, I mean, she didn't really have a, you feel me? Like, and then he doing it to her. But me personally, if I'm going to do something that different, I'm definitely gonna let you know before I do it.
You should definitely ask for consent to piss on someone, or to do anything sexual, of course. But definitely before you just whip it out and decide to pee on somebody, you should probably ask them like, "Hey, I don't know how you would ask, but can I pee on you?"
I don't know.
It's probably a good way to start.
I don't feel no.
Do you mind if I pee on you, or something?
See, how you feel about this?
What you mean how I feel about it? That's crazy. She should have told on his ass. He peed on her. That's so disrespectful.
I mean, well, people like that, so it's not really.
Man,
He might have thought he was finna rub one up.
man, cut it out.
I mean, people like it. I
Like
don't
I
know.
said, bro, he's famous. It's so many people, it's so many girls he done hooked up with that probably did everything he wanted to do. And this one just so happened to be the one that tell people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really surprised. I think probably famous people are the most kinkiest.
Because they ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, I mean,
He already got all this money. They ain't got no regular job, so they just got to figure out other crap to do with their bodies. And I guess he just want to pee on girls. I don't know. I've never been peed on. I've never been asked to pee on anyone, so I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I'd ever do it.
yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Man,
Why not?
Well, I don't
You
like
like
the smell. I don't like the smell of urine at all.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying you like your
that's-
armpit lick.
That's number one.
Okay,
You might like it. It might be warm.
but my armpit smelled good, and at the time I didn't have any hair on it because obviously you don't want to lick fucking a hairy armpit.
Why
So
are you shaving your
I was
armpits?
already, huh?
Why are you shaving your armpits?
No. This was for that purpose. I did it for that purpose. I was prepared for this.
Wait.
wasn't
So
prepared
she
to get peed
asked you
on.
because she licked your armpits?
No, she asked me to. First of all, yes, she asked me that first. And then I was like, yeah, but you want to be licking a hairy armpit? And she was like, no, I want you to shave it. It's like, okay.
I was just making sure she got your consent first. That's all.
Yeah, of course she didn't just lick my armpit, nigga. What? Come on.
She a dog.
I mean-
get up in it. Like,
I mean, how am I supposed to know when, R. Kelly and Trey Songz out here pissing on women?
okay, so like, you've eaten a girl's butt before, right?
What?
I'm asking, have you eaten a girl's butt before?
Fuck no. I'm
Okay.
not you.
Well, if you were going to, wouldn't you ask her first?
No, I'm already down there.
What do you mean no? So you just assume she ain't got a shave back there. You just assume it's already shaven and clean.
If I'm down there, I probably would know.
It's not really.
It's a little.
Yeah, it's not really like that.
It's a little different because I mean, you can.
You can smell some dirty ass.
Okay, but if
You
it's
can
like,
smell some sweaty, dirty ass butt now.
okay, but it's different when you put your tongue in the hole, Quiz. That's what I'm telling you. The
Well, I
outside
wouldn't
can be
know
as
how
clean.
it operates, Mr.
The-
Martavius,
the
because
outside
I don't
can-
eat ass.
The
It could be
outside can be
hairy.
as clean as it won't.
It could be hairy.
But yeah, it can be hairy.
Why would you
Or-
stick your tongue on the inside? Well, they might like that, but
Well, I say, Quiz, if you don't eat,
Yeah,
don't know.
you wouldn't know.
oh, Trig knows.
It's levels to it. Like
Yeah.
you can just go
I'll
around the
tell you.
outside. Yeah, that's cool. But if you really trying to get in there, you really got to get in there. You
Yeah.
know?
Can't play around with it.
Okay, so y'all both out here eating ass.
Well, no, I'm not just out.
I'm not just really.
Yeah,
really
just go ahead
eating
and
ass. But if I no, because it take me like if I'm in a relationship for more than 3 months, yeah, I'm probably gonna eat your ass. But
Really? 3 months?
Yeah,
3 months.
It don't take me long.
3
It
months.
don't take me long. No.
It depends. Well, it depends on how many times we had sex in those 3 months. But
And you eat ass too.
that's what I
I don't.
I'm a little boy. I'm
do.
cool.
It's a normal thing. You laughing like it's very normal.
That shit
Yeah.
is not normal.
I've met. I can't even tell you how many women I've met that enjoy it. So
Wow, so you out here saying, never mind.
it's just friends. Like I have female friends that.
That's
It's
what we call them now.
It's a common topic of conversation.
That's what we call them now.
That's what
Friends.
they are.
Friends.
How many?
Okay.
Yes, we have a platonic relationship, and we discuss sex, and they like. I just like to hear what they think on sex, and a lot of women like to get their ass ate.
A lot of women like having their toes sucked. Personally, I won't do that yet, but I'm sure one day I'll get there.
You already eating ass. You
I'm
already
not
eating
sucking on
ass.
It's not
toes,
the
though.
same.
What does that have to do with
What the
eating
fuck?
ass?
How?
Don't understand.
not the same.
Don't understand.
How?
What do you mean? How?
So are y'all sucking toes
Dick.
or eating? Y'all sucking toes or eating ass first?
I
Fucking
suck
toes. The fuck?
I suck. Yes, I would suck toes before I eat ass.
Why would? What do
Well-
you mean that's not the same? If she
Well-
getting fresh out the shower, you telling me you going for the booty hole rather than some toes, my nigga? Fuck out of here.
and like,
Yes, 100%.
yeah,
I don't.
Why?
I. Okay.
Why?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. You can say that's dirty because you poop out of your butthole, but you eat pussy, right? She bleed out of a pussy. She pee out of a pussy, and if she had a baby, she had a baby out of there. So what's the difference?
That's no. I'm asking, why are you eating ass over sucking toes that nothing ever comes out of?
what does it matter?
This girl.
I'm asking you,
okay.
shut up,
If-
Mr. Ass Eater.
If it's,
You got ass mouth.
I assume.
No,
if
ever. I don't. Hey, as a matter of fact, if you ever come to my house again, don't touch no cups. Don't touch no forks, no spoons, no sports, no knives. Don't touch none of that. You too. Don't touch none of that. Don't ask me for.
It ain't like I ate ass and it came straight to your house.
Yeah,
You
like
probably have before.
I have not.
Niggas don't know what a shower is. Apparently, listen.
It don't matter.
I'm not putting your feet that you've been walking on. I don't care how fresh they are. That you've been walking on all day in my mouth. No, I'm not doing that.
Even if she out the shower.
Watch the ass.
Yes, T.
Shut the fuck.
Wait,
Yo,
what you say?
Oh, hey, please end this.
What you say?
You said if the ass is clean, I'm eating it, right? Yeah. Well, I
That
don't
makes
see
no
the
sense. So if the feet are clean, why not suck the toes?
Because
Maybe
I
he
hate
just hasn't.
toes.
Maybe
I
he just
hate
hasn't ventured to that part of the body yet.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay,
doing it.
well,
See,
that's the same thing me and Clint say. We don't visit to the part of that body yet.
He just said because he don't like toes.
Right.
But listen,
That's different. You
Okay.
should have led with that.
you eat
Oh,
pussy,
well, I thought
TJ?
that was clear.
Huh?
You eat vagina.
Yeah.
That's right there. You ain't like you. It ain't like you far away. You right there. Like you don't know how close you is. You real
It
close.
ain't like the first time I did it, I just went straight for the butt. Nah,
Like-
you gotta work into it. You gotta go from the clit.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. We can go next topic.
Yeah, we can, but we not because we about to finish this. All right.
Next topic.
All I'm saying is,
I'm not talking to no nigga who put booty in his mouth.
well, it's too late for that because you've been talking to me for years. You've been
Yeah,
talking to me for years, so I don't
You've
know.
been knowing me for your whole life.
And I promise you, I ate ass
Y'all
before I
about
met
to
you.
be cut off.
I promise I ate ass before I met you.
Niggas finna be cut off.
Okay. So why haven't y'all sucked toes yet? Since sucking toes is just so
Who said I haven't?
Who?
normal.
Who said I haven't?
Why y'all done suck toes?
Yes.
But just a minute ago, when I asked about fetishes, y'all was like, I ain't got none. But you
That
sucked
ain't no
toes.
fetishes. It was a one-time thing.
Hey, yeah, like I love to do it. That's
I was
better.
We don't know. That's why I asked. Did you suck toes? You said yeah, like you do it on the regular.
Yeah, you did. You sounded like you was offended when he asked. You're like, yeah, of course I sucked toes. Like, I'm sorry.
I mean, listen, I've done it. It's not really like I've done it in missionary. That's the only time I've ever done it. I've never done it like just, hey, let me suck your toes. I was in missionary. Her feet was right there. I just did it. That's the only time I ever.
It was fire with it.
I mean, she enjoyed it. It was really for her more than me. So
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I'd do it again, but I wouldn't just be like, you know what? Stop what we're doing. Let me suck your toes. Like I wouldn't do that. And I don't do that with booty
I'm
either.
pretty
Like,
sure you don't be
it's
like,
not
stop
like-
what you're doing. Let me eat your butt.
yeah, I don't just that's how he make it sound. Like he make it seem like
Claire's make it sound like that.
Yeah,
I
like-
understand what you're saying.
What?
he make it sound like eating booty is
Listen,
just,
listen. I'm
Nah,
not
no
talking
cat, no
to
Jones
no
made it sound like
booty
she just
breath
got that
nigga,
shit.
yo.
He gonna eat her
Huh?
ass. Share with Jones to make it sound
he
like.
made it seem like
What'd you
if she just got done using the bathroom, you was going.
Come on. You're not eating shit. You're eating ass. It's different. That's gross.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
I will say, she ain't been fresh out the shower every time. Like that's not a requirement. You just got to make sure it's clean. As long as you know,
What?
come on, nah, you ain't gonna have to sit there and take a fresh ass shower. No.
What?
Now
That booty
obviously,
sweat?
hold on, wait.
I know
Let me
that
talk.
pussy.
Hold on. I
Ooh,
didn't
I know
say.
that pussy stink. You a nasty nigga.
You can't say nothing to niggas because
I see. I was just about to say, obviously, if she's been out all day doing things, no, of course not. But if I know she ain't done shit all day, you don't have to go take a fresh shower just for me to eat.
Tay, let me ask you something. You got balls, right?
Yes.
That's the hottest area on any person's body. You think ain't no
Right.
sweat down there from not doing shit all day? You're a dumbass.
Okay. But you also didn't hear what I just
Nasty.
said. I just said,
wash your ass.
right.
Wash that ass.
All right, we can move on to the next topic. Quiz done. I'm done.
You talking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
What? So y'all don't understand that when it's all right, bro.
So Joe
Nasty
Budden,
ass nigga.
Joe Budden recently went viral. There's a clip.
He jacked off dogs, right?
There was a clip of him on his podcast talking, and he was like, "What did you say? Y'all ever? What did you say? Y'all ever? Whatever he said. Y'all ever gave your dog some? Tay, you remember the quote?
Well, he said I don't remember exactly what he said, but he said something along the lines of, "You not a real pet lover if you don't give your pet some loving down there."
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Now, me personally, I'm gonna go first. I don't think he jacks off dogs, but I don't think he should have said that also. Only because from everybody that I know that talk about Joe Budden don't like Joe Budden. And they don't have a real reason. They just don't like Joe Budden. So,
which if you are a casual fan, that's understandable.
I listen to his podcast, and I know that he don't care about what the internet thinks. Right. But I know that he's like an avid dog lover. Like he's had 2 dogs. He talked about how he cried when his dogs died, etc. So I didn't think he should have said that because I knew that was just going to backlash terrible. But then again, I mean, I guess if you don't care what the internet says, then, fuck it, I guess.
I
just think it was – he said worse, but, all it takes is –
to the casual fan, it's going to sound horrible if you don't listen to him.
And people already don't like him for no apparent real reason. So.
Well, see, I was one of those people that before I actually, started paying attention to him, I hated the man for absolutely no reason. So – it was just one of those things to hate Joe Budden, really.
So then he comes out. Then it's the thing that he does this. So I don't know. And it's not like he tries to go viral. So that's the thing. Like it's not like it's a reach.
I definitely don't think.
I think it's a joke that went wrong.
Dogs. He doesn't. I don't know if y'all have seen South Park, the Red Rocket episode. He doesn't do that to his animals. Of course not. I think what he meant was that area that's close to the balls and penis that they like that having rubbed. Which, yeah, they do because, I mean, obviously you would like it too if you were a dog and you didn't fucking know any better.
Yeah. It's really just the natural – it's just a joke that went wrong, really.
Yeah, it's the way he said it, and I was like, whoa now. And then I went to the replies, and people was like, yeah, I rub my dog pussy all the time. I'm like,
well, see, and that's the thing. Like, people not killing the people that are saying worse. Like, he was joking. These motherfuckers are serious.
Like, people was like, yeah, my cat was in heat, so I put some fingers in her vagina to shut her up or something like that. Like, that's a little too far, but.
Well, that clip made it look bad, too, because I really thought he was jacking the dog off for a second.
Yeah. T, any comments?
I have nothing on that. Nothing on that.
T always helping his dog out.
But I don't got no dog.
You do it to stray dogs? That's crazy.
All right, Quiz. You on some other stuff lately anyway, bro.
Don't start, because I'm really liable to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys have anything else?
So I think that's all for that topic. What else you got, 5-star?
One last topic. I mean, if you guys want to get into it, I personally don't. But
is it bad?
Nah. 6ix9ine explained himself, basically going around on podcasts explaining why he snitched and etc.
But don't we already? I thought he already said why he snitched.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, but he went on like a press tour basically, and was kind
Didn't he
of
go on like Jake Paul's?
yeah. He went on Impulsive, the Jake Paul and whoever else podcast, and he went on. Well, he tried to get on. I forgot that black dude's name, Gilly the Kid or something.
Gilly the Kid,
Yeah, he tried to go on his thing, but he didn't want the interview because, street niggas ain't fucking with him. I mean, he just said what we already knew, but the way he explained it, I was like, yeah, you still sound fucking stupid because you were with them, you knew what it was about, and you still like. At this point, if you're a 6ix9ine fan, you agree with it. If you're not, you don't. There's not really a gray area anymore. I don't get.
The funniest thing about the whole thing is that he explaining street codes and moral codes
to people that don't know nothing about it.
Yeah. Nigga, what?
He talking about integrity, loyalty, all this shit, and then Jake Paul is just like, oh yeah, man.
Yeah, I grew up. Both my parents. I don't really have that problem. Like, you're not talking to any. You're not reaching out to anybody.
I've been cool on 6ix9ine since the second album, I think, or hell, maybe the first one. I don't remember. The first time I heard it, I was like, okay, yeah, this is different, but it's not really for me. And so when he snitched, I was like, okay, well, I didn't listen to him already, so now it's just I don't listen to him and fuck him. So my opinion of him never really changed.
Yeah, I mean,
now for the white people I know that love him, I don't get how they still defending him, but
because they probably
I can't
do
change
the same
nobody's
thing.
opinion either.
They probably do the same thing he did.
They ain't no power in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna cap. If I was him, I would have done the same thing too. But I know I'm not gonna get myself into that because I'm not about it. I don't care if I do make millions of dollars, if I gotta cross up the people that made me, that kind of helped me get there. I don't think it's worth it because now they're just gonna be coming for you the rest of your life, whether they get you or not. They still gonna be lurking on you.
You gotta sleep with that fear.
Yeah, like I'm cool. So at the end of the day, fuck them. But that's about it.
All rats must die.
That boy so rough.
But I mean, we got anything else? Is that it?
No, because this nigga already on the game, so he done anyway.
No. I was nude. I mean, I don't think I really have to speak on that. I mean,
I was just saying for the topics. Is that
for the topic.
It's fuck his excuses. I get it. Like, nobody wants to go to prison, but you made your bed, my guy. So I'm not gonna feel bad for you. So it is what it is.
Well,
till you sleepy, boy.
No.
Anybody got anything else to say?
Well, no, man, it's not for the podcast. But you need to talk to your boy Fleetwood.
Thank you guys for listening to the Say What's Real podcast.
Sorry we took so damn long.
We should not have this problem again.
As long as T
we'll probably be dropping another episodes very, very soon. So thank you again.